Welcome to Rokk Around the Clock, Google Stadia news and gameplay live at the same time every day, Monday to Friday. Every day we check out the latest Stadia news across the internet live, closing with Stadia gameplay and chat with your host Rokk and occasional guests. But first, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss out on the latest Stadia news. If you'd like to support my content, please consider joining Team Rokk by hitting the join button on this page. Hello! It's Friday! We made it! We got here, boys! Well done, chaps! Well done, guys! We got here Friday. That's all I can say. Look at this. Watch this. Ready? See that? I've got my hair to dance. You watch. See? It's amazing what you can do, isn't it? With a little bit of practice, get the old hair to dance. How are you, folks? Hope you're well. Great to see so many people in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me. If you can't hear me and you've got a problem with that, then I'll sort it out because you are the customer. Right, who we got? Look at this. Look at the folk we have got. My good friend Victor. Victor turns up every day. I really appreciate that, Victor. Bless you, my friend. But not just Victor. He's not even by a long shot the only person in the chat. We have got my very good friend William, Mr. Stadia Pro Gaming, who is a real pro player. If you watch us on Tuesdays, Stadia Rokk Show, you'll know just how pro he is. I mean, he's so pro, he could go pro. That's how pro he is. He's a pro, and he's proficient as well. Whatever that means. Real certified doctor sneaked in. You sneaky sneak. He sneaked in right at the last minute to get his answer in for the prize draw, which is coming up. Don't go away. I'm not telling you when it's going to happen either. I know how you sneaky folk play. Who have we got next? Agnello Sgambato. I love that name. You rock. No, you rock, my friend. You rock big time. Thank you for popping in. Look at this. Friday. Rokk, that's you. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Friday, August the 19th. August 19th. Is it? Oh, yeah, August 19th in the States, isn't it? So that works, doesn't it? That's cool. That kind of works. Who else we got here? Look at this. We got Joe. We got Cloud Gaming Dad. Joe, I love what you've been. All the stuff he's got lined up. Check his channel out. No, that way. Check his channel out because he's got some great shows coming up. He really does put some effort in. Well done, my friend. And young William has popped back up with a bunch of emojis. That's very generous of you. Thank you, my friend. Anyone that gives away their emojis like that is always a friend to me. Friday, says yes, it is. It genuinely is Friday. Of course, if you are East Coast, you're kind of halfway through your day now, aren't you? It's midday. You're probably about to tuck in to your bagel and soft cheese or whatever you have for your lunch. If you're on the West Coast, then you are tucking into your cornflakes, cup of joe, some orange juice, ready to hit the day. We've kept it warm for you. It's a good day. We've kept it warm. You'll make the most of it. You wait and see. What do you got? Real certified doctors come back. It sounds great. Yeah, you're in, my friend. Don't you worry. And young David Wilson, as I live and breathe. We are gonna rock around the clock tonight. Young David and I, as well as playing Destiny in yesterday's show. Just before this one, about 40 minutes ago, David, I streamed Destiny 1 on my other channel for an hour. I tell you, I can't begin to tell you how it felt. It was amazing to be back in Destiny 1. Went to my old favourite haunts. We found old Ratface Zur from the old days. We even did some Prison of Elders. Absolutely amazing stuff. If you're into Destiny 1 or you miss it, go check it out on Rokk Play, R-O-K-K Play, and it's warm as well because it's only just finished. Loud and clear. Thank you, my friend. That's cool. Thank you for that. A little bit of sound feedback for me, which is great stuff. Who else we got? We got Martinez. Young Martinez is here. Good to see you, my friend. Rock around that gosh darn clock. Yes. And they just love this music. I'm addicted to this music. I'm so addicted to it that I've added it into all sorts of places where it probably doesn't deserve to live. If it's too loud, I will turn it down, though. Oh, look, it's my good mate, Ray. Ray, how are you, buddy? How's the, you got stars in his eyes as well? How are you feeling, dude? Are you kind of feeling a bit better? My daughter's coming home today, Ray. She's it's her 10th COVID day today, so she's coming home. My wife's gone to get her. Can't wait to see her. I haven't seen her for the longest time because of this freaking disease. I can't wait to give her a big, massive daddy hug. And I hope you're feeling a lot better too, my friend. I just got an invite for Stadia. How funny. So obviously don't watch the show. Or they might do, and they may be anticipating the game that I'm going to play later. I haven't told anybody yet. Callie, Drew, how are you? I am good, my friend. I am actually really good. It's Friday. I did all my chores, all my business chores and everything. I spend all my time these days prepping for shows, and then after I finish, I go and redo the thumbnails so it's got the news in there, and I change the titles and stuff. But I tell you what, I'm having the absolute time of my life. I'm loving it. Blee Flew Flower. What a great name. Rokk, thanks for doing this. It's a lot of fun. Oh, bless you, my friend. I'm going to keep doing it until they wheel me out with incontinence pants and a little nurse in a blue penny wiping my smiley face. And Dre is here as well. Dre, good man. I love to see my friend Dre from Spain. Dre is a talent scout, a soccer talent scout, and doing very well. So good on you, my friend. And look, I just missed, but he's there. See, I'm Stuart. How are you, buddy? The best cloud gaming show by far. Well, I just want it to be fun. You know what? We get to the beginning, the middle, or the end of the day, and I just like popping in. We cover a little bit of news, as you know, and then we get some gameplay down. But I decided, guys, after yesterday, I had so much fun playing Destiny with Rudigs and with David, that I'm going to try and do more multiplayer stuff so we can all take part. So maybe some Wreckfest, maybe some Fast and Furious, you know, all those kinds of games. So I'm not sure yet. Have a think about what you like to play later. I was thinking maybe Wreckfest would be a good one. There's a load of them, aren't there? So you have a little think about that, fellas, and let me know towards the end of the news what you're up for. Right, there you go. I think that's just about covered everybody. Thank you so much. We've got a brilliant audience, as we always do. Shall we crack on with the news? Shall we? Let's do it. Let's just flick over there. Here we go. And we're back. Now I'll turn the music down a little bit here. That's all good. Right. Stadia dosage, as it happens, as is the case most days, I do look at both Stadia dosage and Stadia source because Stadia source are my old brothers of old, and essentially, you know, I used to do a little bit with them, and Dan there is a member as well, Team Rokk member, so I try and give them all equal coverage. But as it always, and Stadia dosage have been amazing as well. Jack has been a fantastic supporter of the channel. MM2K continues to give us props. So, you know, they're both great guys. They're both great setups, and I love the development of Stadia dosage and what they've been doing over the last month or two as well. So I kind of want to promote everybody. So I always have my Stadia source and my Stadia dosage ready to go. I even look at ESRB ratings every day as well, see if there's anything new there. There wasn't today. We had one yesterday, which was cool. But they both have the same news. So we'll do Stadia dosage today, and then maybe on Monday we'll have a look at Stadia source. So the first one, which I knew about earlier today, but there was an embargo where you weren't allowed to publish it until 3 o'clock. But those cheeky little chappies at Stadia Dosage had actually put this out at about 2 o'clock my time, so they'd sneaked it in early. But that's all right, because I'm sure no one's going to tell them off. Oh, look. Big thumbs up from Ray. That's good news, my friend. And Martinez says, hey, Cloud Gaming Dad, kind of a lazy morning here. Yeah, well, it's kind of almost the end of the day for me. It's 10 past 5. Looking forward to my baby coming home. I cannot wait. I'm such a softy old dad. So, a bit of news that I got early, and it's now been released from embargo, is we have a final date for From Space going live, and it's the 29th of September, so the end of next month. Now, we kind of knew it was coming out-ish in the third quarter, I think, is how the chief exec worded it. By the way, guys, just quick aside, you'll see my dancing hair. It's because I've got this absolutely massive fan on to my right here, which is why it's doing that. But hopefully you're not hearing the fan, because I've got a proper good old sound filter on, which it should be taking all that noise out. So let me know, but I'm hopeful that is the case. What's up, David? Thanks for joining us. Oh, look at that beautiful cat face. I love a little cat face. I'm just going to have a little sip of my double espresso topped up with coconut milk. So we had a little preview of From Space, didn't we, a little while ago? The multiplayer option, they put that up on Stadia for us to play. I have to say, I was smitten. I thought it looked absolutely brilliant. So Mark Sally says, August today, breaking news, Earthlings, Curve Games and Triangle Studios. Now, Triangle Studios, I believe, is got to get this right. One of these is the actual dev, and one of them is a publisher. And they did a big deal with the publisher about a month or two ago, which really spurred them on. So they've spent a lot of time polishing the game. I think this is going to be an absolutely amazing game. From Space is a solo and co-op family-friendly action shooter with those little pink strawberry candies that like marshmallow sweets, where players take on the challenge of liberating the Earth from an alien infestation, or while using over-the-top weaponry in a post-apocalyptic world. Aren't all games post-apocalyptic? Let's be honest here. This multiplayer shooter is an accessible and playful co-op experience, perfect for players of all ages. But does that include me? To get involved with a great refined art style, I was watching a video earlier, slight aside, and it was old Nostradamus. You know what? The amount of times that poor old fella gets dragged up with his quatrains, and this guy was going, I think it was recorded in 2020, and he was going, some terrible news. According to Nostradamus, next year, 2021, there's going to be a massive earthquake in California and San Francisco and LA, and the whole kind of western seaboard is going to collapse into the sea. Didn't happen, did it? That'll be a lesson to you. It'll be Nostradamus. So that's great news, because it's a great game, and we've only got to wait 5 weeks? So really looking forward to that. Let's play the trailer just for the fun of it. Of course, there it is down there. Stadia. Stadia is, I think in most cases, the only cloud platform or service that ever gets mentioned in these things. Have you noticed that? It'll be, it'll have PlayStation and Xbox or Nintendo Switch or Steam or whatever. And then Stadia, it never says the others, because they're pretty much just an adjunct, aren't they? If it comes out on PC, then it's likely to be on the others, but Stadia is the only place where it's absolutely ported for the platform. So it's a great article, actually. If you go to Stadia Dosage, like where I am, and have a look at their articles, I think wherever they are, videos, stats, Stadia Games Enlightenment, might be Enlightenment. Here we go, editorials. And Peda wrote a brilliant one yesterday, with his premise is Stadia is hang on, folks, I've got your cat still. I'm terrible for doing that. I'm so sorry. There it goes. Yes, he wrote a brilliant article. Stadia is the only cloud platform, which sounds quite arrogant, but he really does put a good case forward, he says. And you guys read it, because it deserves being properly read. But he basically says all the others are they use other services. You can't buy games through them. This is the only one where you can actually buy games. They could argue that, no, I was about to say that's not the case, but it's true even with the consoles. Because even if you buy a game on PlayStation, you've no guarantee that it's available to play on the cloud. You buy a game on Stadia, it is available on the cloud. So I totally agree. My voice reminds Agnello Sgambato of Luca Ward, one of the best Italiano voice actors. I love Italy. And Agnello, let me tell you, I have probably visited Tropea, down on the south of Italy, more than any other country in the world. Absolutely adore it. My family not me, but people in my family own some property down there. And we've not been out since COVID, but we used to go like every other year. And it's just like my spiritual home. I absolutely love it. You too. Yeah, well, you know exactly what I'm saying. Tropea is so gorgeous. The people are lovely. You've got andouille sausage. You've got the red onions. Oh, and it's just a short drive to Sicily. Love it, love it, love it, love it. You've got Stromboli out at sea. Yeah, it's where I there's two places in the world where I can get out of my car and instantly feel like a battery recharge. Tropea is one of them. The other one is Dartmoor, which is about an hour from where I live. You know, it's where they staged Hound of the Baskervilles in the Sherlock stuff. Oh, I love it to death. Love it. Oh no, now I've made Martin. Yeah. No, look, hey Adam, making homemade Italian pizza. We're having a proper Italiano day. This is amazing. Wow. Anyway, get and check out Pedder's article. Honestly, guys, it's brilliant. And he's a great guy as well. So back at the news, because I know you're desperate to get this spinning thing going. I know you are. Let's get back to the news. Martinez, he's fancying it as well. He's got the pizza thing going down. I'm not allowed pizza yet. I'm still on my no carbs diet, but I'm getting there. Pick on Fusion, you're in the draw, my friend. I hope everyone is doing well, working and lurking and in a meeting. Wow, that's multitasking. I tell you, that is doing it. Good on ya. Back at the news, back at Stadia Dosage News, we have another one. Now, this is, I haven't seen this anywhere else. This is young Jack, who did a brilliant interview with Purple Haze, by the way. I love sharing other people's content out because there's so many amazing content creators in our community. It's why we do Raise Praise, because so many of them, like Joe's, who was here earlier, hopefully still here over at Cloud Gaming Dan, they're doing such a good job. They deserve a bigger spotlight. So if I can do that and help, then that, God damn it, I'm going to do it. And that's that. So Jack, who's, as I've said, he's been a Team Rokk member for a long time, a big supporter of the channel, and he's the tech guy. I mean, this guy is just Mr. Brain, and do you know what? I actually would love to have I'd like him to just open up at his level and talk about what he does, because he just fascinates me. Anyway, he discovered today that you may or may not know this, but the Stadia controller for a little while now has, in the old days when you got the Google TV Chromecast, once you've finished in Stadia, the controller turned off and then it wouldn't work at all. And then we found that it was starting to work and you could come out of Stadia and still do some level of control within the Google TV, but it would die. Well, now fully works. It fully works. So as Jack says, as of today, on our CCWG TV, that's Chromecast with Google TV devices, and by our, he means you and me, you no longer need to use the trick. The trick below was about how you could get it to work and not die on you and stuff, in order to control the thing with your Stadia controller. Anyway, the behavior of the controller when exiting the app has changed. As of today, when you exit the Stadia app using the controller, which, you press down the little Stadia button and it says exit Stadia, it now remains on and you can literally use it for the rest of your session on your Google TV. You can even go in other apps and it still works. So I did it earlier, tested it, it worked. I went into Netflix, I went onto YouTube, and like Jack says, you can even control Android games that you may have set up. I think it even works for GeForce Now, although it always used to for me. So that's great news. I mean, finally it's fully integrated. For me, what that also says is behind the scenes, they're still really working hard on integration with the app. And that's what makes me confident. At some point soon, we're going to get an interface overhaul for the Chromecast as well, because we all know it. We've all got 50 to 200 to 300 games, and that is the scroll of death. A few more folks joined us. Great to see you guys. We have got Death Alive. Thank you. A quick hello. We'll watch the replay. Not a problem, sir. But very, very good of you to pop in. We've got Obi Rose Kenobi, my new friend. How are you doing, buddy? I watched Obi's show yesterday, and he is brilliant. We talked about it yesterday. Go and hunt him down. His channel is absolutely a hoot. I love this guy. I love his energy. I love his content. He's great. Get him on your playlist. Who else we got? Mr. Bayram. Paul, how are you doing? That's a great update. Yes, it is. It is a great update. I'm just encouraged, mate, that it means they're still banging away. And we'll have a look in a minute when we get to the Twitter bookmarks. There's some more stuff going on in there. Oh, Purple, bless you. I just gave you a massive shout out for your awesome show with Jack, which I watched this morning before I got out of bed. Loved it. That guy amazes me. I was just saying to the chat, I'd love to have a full-blown, no-holds-barred chat with him on a technical level. Doesn't have to be on camera. Just, where he's quite humble, isn't he? And he sort of dumbs down what he says because he knows not everyone's on his planet. I just love for him to go, you know what, stuff that. I'm going to tell you how my world works. And even if we just get one or two of the concepts and things, I think that would be so much fun. Carbon Jack, yes, that's right, with his graphenes, which is, of course, Purple's future daughter's name. I was with him with his graphite. I knew where he was coming from. Absolutely brilliant. Bro, you didn't have to do that. Haha. Thank you for the love. No, you're good, mate. I agree. I mean, look, I won't say it, but I don't mean it. Yeah, he is. He's great, isn't he? Crazy brains. I love that. But so are you. So don't put yourself down. I love how your brain works as well. And, you kind of do the whole, I'm dumb, but you're not. Oh, far from it. Far from it. Carbon Jack. He messed me up. I was like, wow, what's going on? More of Carbon Jack. Is that his new name? They've dropped Santa. Thank God for that. So, yeah, there you go. So that was that little bit of news. I've got a feeling that may have been it. There was one more, and this one as well on Stadia Source. New updates to Marvel Avengers. Just when you thought this game had kind of bitten the dust, they come back with another character, and justifiably so, because it was a good game. It is a good game. And, of course, they can dip into the Marvel universe forever and ever and ever. Have they got Deadpool in Marvel Avengers? Because they're bringing him back, aren't they? That was one of my favorite Marvel shows. I love Deadpool. Absolutely mental. And what's the name of the guy in it? The kind of the Marine fella who was all in the early seasons of Walking Dead. I've forgotten his name. He's an amazing actor, actually. I've always felt that he deserved more meaty roles in movies and stuff. But yeah, that's coming up. I'm loving a bit of that. See, I love the Marvel I love is where it's kind of still got some basis in reality, so I know Deadpool is like using his sixth sense and everything, and that's not very real, but then he's not jumping he's not jumping 400 feet and bouncing around like a piece of rubber. That's the kind of stuff I like. So it's still kind of got a bit of a base in reality. But anyway, new character. After a bit of a rough start, yeah, I'd say, Marvel Avengers has been proving it has gaming legs. It has often found itself on the GFK list of weekly top-selling games this year. One reason why could be that the game has gotten frequent content updates that bring with them new characters, environments, and missions. Yesterday, Square Enix announced another update to version 2.6 to Marvel Avengers. I haven't played it. Completed it, and then I played a bit of some of the ongoing stuff, but I haven't really picked it up since. Too many games, not enough time. Look, I'm closer to 100 than I have ever been in my life. I haven't got all that much time left. I can't be going back over these games. Marvel's Avengers, which will be coming to the game in September, thanks to our friends at Stadia Source. Well, that was good. It's nice sharing the love, isn't it? And you can read the full details of the 2.6 update from Square Enix right here. But some of the highlights are No Rest for the Wicked Warzone, a new villain-focused adventure for all players, and updates to the roster of heroes, to make sure every hero continues to feel like they've leapt from the pages of the comics. Marvel's Avengers updates beyond version 2.6 is, does it say when it's coming out? No, it doesn't. Oh, James Buchanan, Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. Ah. I think I'll watch that show. Not sure that I liked it very much, or it didn't, because there's another recent one. What's it called? The guy, it's like an Egyptian dude who puts on the mask and stuff. And I kind of watched it for a bit, but it was just so wacky. I stopped watching it. Jeff! Oh, Jeffrey! How are you, my friend? Oh, it's good. We've just doubled the average age in the chat, Jeff. Just you and me together, my friend. That's how we do it. I will be doing a Wednesday night Avengers of Stadia stream once new update comes out with Crow Wilson and Califette. Awesome. Renaissance Man, Avengers is my jam. Yeah, I know it is, my friend. I know. You loves your Marvel and you loves your wrestling. And I'm sure if I was your age, I would be in the same kind of stuff. But at my age, it's a coffee. It's a cup of Horlicks, slippers, maybe a quick read of Times, listen to Classic FM before heading to bed to read a bit of Dostoevsky or whatever he was called. The backlog just never stops, does it? Let's be honest. I don't know how many games I've got now. I've got 42 half-bitten streamed shows and films I've got to go back to. Moon Knight, that was the one, Martinez. I thought it was good. I thought the effects were cool. But I was kind of just getting lost in it and I wandered off to something else. You know how it goes. Strawberry is my jam. I love you. I love you, mate. Oh, exactly. Strawberry is my jam. Is that what you Americans call jelly? What we call jam? See, I've always wondered that because I often hear about peanut butter and jelly, right? And then I used to think it was what we call jam, but now I'm starting to wonder whether you have a whole other thing called jelly. And I wonder, Paul, whether their version of what they call jelly is what we call marmalade. I'd like to know. Answers on a postcard, please. Renaissance Man, it's perfect on Stadia. Turning on the game and getting those updates. Oh, I know. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Liam, how are you, dude? One of these days you're going to spell my name right, but I'll let you get away with it one more time. Good to see you, buddy. And some more of those lovely emojis from William. Let me try and decipher this one. So there was a fire. He had to change his clothes and he was whistling. Realised what the time was, but didn't care and whistled a bit more. Good on you, my friend. Jeff says, I've got a confession. I've been cheating on Stadia by playing Rumbleverse on PC. Well, it might come to Stadia. It's free to play, isn't it? Pretty much everywhere. I'm surprised that it, I'd be surprised if it didn't, but I wouldn't, it's kind of everywhere else. So who knows? I think that's covered the news. We'll just quickly go to our good friends over at Stadia Source and hit refresh, because sometimes they slap things in. No, we've done From Space. We've done Winter Soldier. We did Bratz yesterday, and it was only Jack that spotted the controller thing, which is awesome stuff. So, bookmarks on Twitter. This is one of my favourite sessions and sections. Let's get rid of Jeff. He's had his time. Go away. Look, see, Paul's telling you off. Look, you naughty on the step right now, Mr. Gignac. How do you pronounce it? Gignac? Any of those things would work, wouldn't they? Bleeflufla says, in the States, jelly is the cheap stuff. Right, jam is premium. Gotcha. But when you buy the super cheap stuff, it's called grape spread. No way. That's interesting. Jelly is the cheap stuff. Does it have less fruit in it? So it's more like just congealed flavour? Because that would be closer to marmalade, wouldn't it? See, in the UK, when you might have marmalade as well, marmalade is like with the rind of orange or fruit rather than with the fruit itself, if that makes sense. And jam is so full of sugar, it's virtually just sugar with cow's stuff around it. Big snack, more like, right, Jeff? Same in Canada too, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, goes without saying, doesn't it? What's Jeff saying? It's been hidden. Oh, he says, come on my OF and spank me. His OnlyFans. You're spot on. Thank you, my friend. That's interesting. That's something I've learned today. I love learning stuff, so I'll put that in the bank. Right. So what I do every day before we get to the news is I go through Twitter and I try and find stuff that's either newsworthy, or that hasn't gone any further yet, or maybe it's some great comments from some of the folk that I tend to follow. Got to be careful not to put my mic out. There we go. Zach, who is a great friend of Stadia and Android Police and How to Geek, all his things. And it's not so much this here, which I think we covered yesterday from Too Old for Gaming. He was actually referring to his PS Vita because it did have here it is, hashtag PS Vita, Too Old for Gaming. What I love about this comment is Zach, who, he's done a fair share of Stadia articles, is saying the tide is shifting and quite rapidly, I might add. And he's right. I noticed this a couple of weeks ago when I started doing a daily positive Stadia article, because every morning I get a digest from Google. I do a kind of global internet search on Google Stadia and so on. And it gives me a list of all the articles that have been published that at least are syndicated. And until a few weeks ago, they were always Stadia's dead, Stadia's not got anyone playing it, when's it going to get turned off, all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, it started becoming more and more positive. And that's why I started pumping out these articles. And I've just noticed it now, even Kotaku, who have not been any friend of Stadia. Now, if we can get Yin Yang Yong, or whatever his name is, to do a positive, I think we'll have cracked it at that point. I genuinely do. Do you like your Marmite? Do you like your Marmite, Paul? It's, I find Marmite is Marmite, quite honestly. I'm not a fan of it. It's pretty much all yeast, isn't it? In Australia, they call it Vegemite. I'm not sure if you can get it in the States. You might do if they do like an English foods aisle in your local Walmart or something like you tend to see in Florida. Any of the large touristy areas where the Brits tend to go, which is by and large Florida, you'll go into a local Walmart or somewhere and they'll have an aisle of English stuff. And they'll usually have a jar of Marmite in there. But if you buy it, you know, health warning, it's pretty nasty. I think it's horrible stuff. Jeff says, Zach played in my S1000 stream. Oh, cool. He's a good guy. He used, I remember when he was just by and large one of us, and then he got the gig with them, and good on him as well. And William's got a few more emojis. What's the story now? Cowboy, he loves Cowboy, but he loves him in kind of a different way with his little pink heart. He's like, come on, he's saying, take it easy, Tiger. And he's burnt his nose on the candle. That ain't good, mate. That's a film going down there. That's like Brokeback Mountain all in one emoji sentence. Martin's making jam, but he needs sugar. Yeah, that's pretty much a main ingredient, mate. That's what I mean, getting a bowl of strawberries and saying, here's my jam, minus the sugar. Yeah, they make such a difference, don't they, Stu? And the truth of it is, I'm seeing it everywhere. You know, as I collate this stuff, I'm really seeing positive stuff kicking around the place. So yeah, one Jiznak. I don't think that is how you pronounce it, Ray. But anyway, there was old Zach, bless him, doing that. That's good. It's good. Next up, this is an interesting one on Reddit. But it's kind of in the Jack to Slip mode, really. So guy on Reddit Stadia says neural rendering, new technology from Google that can be used on Stadia. And then the article on Reddit, which I could click on it, but we won't do. Basically, what he was saying is there was a recent Google I.O., so all the devs came together to show off all their latest tech and stuff. And they developed a technology which could use machine learning and AI, artificial intelligence, to take a pretty flat map and render it in 3D just by using the various kind of colorations and position and stuff, a flat map. And he was saying in his article, just imagine if you could apply that in a game. So, you know, you could take a flat map from anywhere, maybe the deserts of, I don't know, Africa, and then use neural rendering to turn it into a 3D world in PUBG or something. Absolutely amazing. The only thing is, of course, that sadly, since the closure of SG&E, they're not really into exploring stuff for their own games. However, I'm sure they're developing tech that fits under the cloud banner that can then be repurposed under cloud services for developers and stuff. So who knows what they're up to? Bjorn! Bad news. No lingonberry jam for the Swedish meatballs. What is lingonberry? What is this lingonberry that you speak of, Bjorn? Are we talking like the Swedish name for a loganberry or a Glastonbury? I had a great conversation with Bjorn last night. We were talking about our new forthcoming show, which we put off till next week because I haven't had time to do all the graphics and stuff. And we were talking about pronunciations, and you know, he was saying around the world they say IKEA, but in Sweden, the home of said company, it's pronounced IKEA. IKEA. That's interesting, yeah. And Red Bull is pronounced Red Bull. But good stuff, mate. And whatever your lingonberry is, I'm sure it's a real thing. I've never heard of it. David's come back with Mr. Bayram Plays agreed. Hopefully they'll be able to specifically add Stadia controller support. I believe at this point Google has done their end. Now, what are you talking about? GFN. I've been using Google Stadia controller on GFN forever. Or ever. So I don't know what, I need to scroll back up and see what was said. GFN's app doesn't register the Stadia controller. It does for me. That's all I can say. It works for me. Now, it even works wirelessly on my Shield, but it may just be the Shield. I don't know in other places. So if you've got it natively on your telly, like your Samsung or your LG, it might be a different thing. But certainly on Shield, it's always worked. And also, when I've played it on here and streamed it, I typically just use my Stadia controller because it's plugged in. Martin says, like I did say I will talk about Stadia next week positive. Good man. You don't have to. If you've got gripes, you don't have to feel peer pressured into being positive. You just say how you feel. Say how you feel. Like the dude used to do on TV. David Panditch, this is an interesting point. He's saying here, oh no, don't go away, David. Another big misconception. Let me get rid of, sorry guys. Another big misconception about Stadia is that you need amazing internet. This is as good as it gets for me out here in the country. I can't pull in a 4K stream, but I get a solid 1080p, no downloads, updates, all the rest of it. 18.8 megs. I'm actually really impressed with that. As long as he's getting a decent ping from his server, and he's in Miami as well. Interesting. So he's just outside Miami, I guess, because he says he's in the country, and his closest server is Miami. So he's able to get a good 1080p, and quite frankly, for most people, it's as good as a decent. I've always said this: a really high quality 1080p is as good as a kind of watery, textureless 4K. Quite honestly, I'm happier with my 1440. And then Clockwork Origins, I beg your pardon, Clockwork Orange. I think we might announce the release date for Tri 6 Infinite on Stadia next week. This was within the last day. So Tri 6 Infinite, should we go and have a look? Let's go to good old YouTube and let's see, Tri 6 Infinite. Oh look, Clive's got a new thing that he's consuming. He does like to consume things. Oh, how many of you were pulled out by, were puzzled by the fact that I used this avatar graphic on my thumb today? I bet you thought, what does Rokk know about avatar? I'm not telling you yet. Right, so let's have a look. Tri 6 Infinite. I wonder if we can choose with Stadia. I wonder if that'll come up. Probably won't do, but it don't matter none. Coming to Stadia. And that's our good friend Bryant. There's all of us. Let's get rid of the bit on the end there, because I want to have a look at the game and remind me of what it is. Tri 6 Infinite coming to... So announcement next week of when it's coming. Yes, it's this one. We did look at this. I don't know if it was this week just gone, Stadia Rokk Show, or the week before, but I remember William and I were remarking on how much like Tron it looks. Actually does look really cool. I like the look of this. There's kind of ray tracing stuff going on, and look at that. You can fly your bike. Woohoo. I think it's multiplayer as well. Tri 6 Infinite, gameplay of the current beta with developer comment and insights. Dive into the Tri 6 cyberspace, avoid procedurally distributed obstacles, so they're kind of created on the fly through the game, and beat the evil virus enemies as long as possible to reach the top of the global leaderboards. So you've got global leaderboards, awesome, play locally in up to 4-player multiplayer, massive, and make life difficult for your friends using different power-ups. How cool is this? Looking forward to this. List looks really good. So that'll be, well, we're going to find out next week. Essentially, they've said they feel like letting us know the release date next week. So a little tickle of the old chin. I'm just trying to think. Next week is the Tuesday show is going to be announcement of pro games, isn't it, for the following week? Or not? No, it's actually the week after that, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. We've got a whole week and then a half. Yeah, Could be. So next Tuesday could actually be pro games. See, I have a sneaking suspicion that could be a pro game, as well as, and I might be really pushing the boat out here, the one that we announced yesterday, Slaycation Paradise. I have a feeling Slaycation Paradise and Tri-6 Infinite, 2 games next week in the pro lineup that are new to Stadia. That would be amazing. Are these all my bookmarks? Yes, there are. I've got quite a few. Cottontail, good old Cottontail. He says, hey, Google Stadia, meet Overboarder Games and Thymesia. I think that's how you pronounce it. Stadia, show them you want the game, and if there's interest, there may be a possibility. Oh, come on, Google, you really don't need to talk to me, do you, in the middle of a show? This is the point. Look at this, bit of a DM thing going on here. Thymesia, will there be a Stadia port? It would be well received. We will look into that. Thanks for asking. Now, that might just be support, it might mean nothing. But again, I've seen this a lot recently. People reaching out to indie developers specifically and saying, have you thought about porting it to Stadia? That could work really well. Paul says it's great. Should we have a quick look at it, Paul? Should we go back to that Tri-Infinite 6 screen and have a look for Thymesia? It was Thymesia. Let's have a little look, shall we? See what this looks like. Oh, this does look good. Look at it. Look at the graphics, man. Let's get into the game. Oh, it's kind of like a Dark Souls, is it? Kind of malarkey. I do like the look of this. I love these kind of third-person Assassin's Creed-y over your shoulder, Division 2-like perspectives, administrative order, a bit like that Dracula game. A bit of slashing and thrashing going on there. Yeah. So, we are true Vikings. Yeah, well, so am I. I've got DNA from your part of the world too. I can declare some level of Vikinginess in there. This does look pretty cool, doesn't it? I like this. I like that guy's camera as well. I like it. I'm liking your camera, bearded man. He's like a kind of a bearded Clive in a way, but not quite. Yeah, it's a Souls-like game. So it's real certified. It does look freaking good. I would love this to come to Stadia. I can't lie. That does. See, Liam says it. That needs to come to Stadia. You're absolutely right, brother. It does look neat. Yes, good. Well, I tell you what. Get yourselves on to Twitter and Overboarder Games. Cottontail started off, foremost_GG. Let them know we've had a look at it on this show. We had mass love-in, and it must get ported. So easy to do for these guys now. Come on, fellas. Chrome Unboxed, you'll soon be able to trial. We've talked about this a couple of times recently, and we certainly talked about it on Stadia Rocks on Tuesday, but it's great to see Chrome Unboxed covering it off as well. You'll soon be able to trial some Stadia games up until you unlock certain achievements. Went into this in some detail, actually, on Stadia Rokk Show on Tuesday, but I think this is a great move forward. And again, guys, this underlines for me how right now the guys at Stadia are thinking outside the box on everything they do. I brought it up a couple of weeks ago how for me Stadia are like the equivalent of Apple in the sense that they're really working hard on sort of building this whole lifestyle and making life really easy for people playing their stuff. So you just don't want to go anywhere else because it's friction free. You don't have to think about it. And I love that. I love that about Stadia. Sean Morgan, I brought this up because Sean Morgan 6022, he's not going to lie. He says Stadia needs an esports team. You know, that's a really good point, isn't it? And he got 31 likes and a ton of requests. So go and check out his tweet post this. He said, right, great. In tonight, today, wherever Sean is, I've got a feeling he's in the UK actually. But he said today he's going to have a big discussion about this on his streams and maybe look to get a proper esports team. You guys may or may not know I'm an ambassador for Exeter College's esports academy. So the local college to me, where I went as a youngster, because of the gaming stuff, they asked me if I'd be an ambassador, and they actually have an esports degree that you can get by going to the college. And it's not just about playing games, although they do have really great teams that are doing amazing work. It's about the business of esports. So they teach you how to be an agent, for example, or how to put on an event, or how to run a team, all those kinds of things. Really great, and the guys that run it are absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I'm totally up for this. And we know there are some amazing players that are in the community. So why not? And now that we've got so many cross-platform games, makes a heap of sense, doesn't it? Obi says, listen, if Stadia get EA team, they should hire Project Dude. They should hire Project Dude as number 3 in the world, right? And he would be number 1, but is behind a few. Wow. But is he a Stadia player then? He'd be number 1 by end of business today. Wowzer. Yeah, well, he's your man. Go and have a chat with Sean. And I think he's to pull it together, so that's got to be good. Husky says, the only game on Stadia that has esports is Rainbow Six Siege. If it was Stadia versus Stadia, that's fine, but against any other system, no chance. That would be interesting though, wouldn't it? But you know what? Even if they never got any medals or gongs or cups, wouldn't it just be great though to show the kind of passion coming out the community? And maybe they pick and choose their games. I hear what you're saying, my friend. There'll be more games coming anyway, and it might just be the future thing. Eddie Rick, ER Gaming, this is really cool. So he's got a photo. I don't know how he's done this. Yes, we can see now. Look, it's his significant other. She's taking a photo. I'm assuming it's a she. It could be the Predator. And taking a photo of him. Now, he is playing Google Stadia on vacation. I love this. But taking part in this week's PGA Tour 2K with the Stadia 100 community event. Doing it from his sunbed on his phone. Where else in the wonderful wide world of gaming is that going to happen, right? He is a Stadia player. Wow. Well, pass the word, Obi. Get the word out, my friend. Stadia dosage. We covered this yesterday, so we've now moved into yesterday's bookmark. So there you go. Them's the news, guys. Oh, that was cool, wasn't it? It's some great. We just managed to do this, two bits of news, and somehow I managed to stretch it out an hour. I don't know how I manage it. Right. Who wants to win Saints Row? What? Look at this, folks. Look at my Wheel of Fortune. Here we go. Let's get it on, shall we? Clap hands. Here we go. Now, 44 entrants. This is one hugely encumbered wheel that we've got going on here. And as you can see, it's freshly minted. We got the colours going down. Let me hide the chat on this one just for a second. Today's winner, as it obviously tells you, is going to win a copy of Saints Row. Now, if you haven't entered, don't worry, because on Tuesday, Stadia Rokk Show, there will be another big money game giveaway for Stadia, okay? So you've not been abandoned. It's all going to come your way. Let's turn the music down a little bit. We're not going to have a drum roll, but we are going to have some sounds. As it says down the bottom right-hand corner, so if you are on the board, and just to let you know, if you are a Team Rokk member at any level, because I don't differentiate, just to let you guys know, no member of Team Rokk gets a perk that the others don't get. It's kind of goes against the ethos of the whole membership scheme. The way I look at it is this: if you can only afford the lower end, why should it be that the guy who can afford a lot more to support my channel gets more than you do? So everybody gets the same stuff. So every single Team Rokk member is on this wheel. So that's, I think, 29 of you. And then the rest are people that entered the quiz via the route that was set up on Twitter. Okay, so you're going to have another one of these on Tuesday. You're not going to miss out. And I can see you're all getting excited. Are you ready? Oh, yes. Pregnant pause. Just to point out, the winner will be contacted via DM after the show, so it'll be in an hour or so's time. via Twitter, obviously if you're not there, don't worry, you get back to me when you can. You will need to give me a PayPal account email address, because this will be a cash prize paid to your PayPal account, okay? Now, I know you could go out and spend it on whatever you want to. Saints Row comes out next week. It's entirely up to you. Personally, I would buy Saints Row because that's the value you're going to get. But if you would rather put it to your rent or put fuel in your car or buy something for your Xbox, that's your prerogative. It doesn't matter to me. It's your money the minute it gets exchanged, but it must be via PayPal. So we'll need your email address. And beyond my control, sadly, there is usually a small deduction from PayPal. And of course, currency conversions, if you're not in the UK, it'll be paid in GBP. So it could fluctuate a little bit. It might be a few pennies less here and there, but it doesn't matter. Yes, I hear you, Rokk. Spin that flipping wheel. Let's do this. Who's it going to be? It's Big Steve! Woohoo! Oh, wow. Steve was in my show, my Destiny 1 show earlier. So I'm not sure, Steve, if you are in here with us right now, but that is awesome news. Well done, my friend. I've got your Twitter. So everyone that's in this, we've got their Twitter, and I will be sending that puppy to you, later today, hopefully, which is awesome news. Well done, my friend. If I don't have, yes, there he is. There's your man himself. Awesome news. Well done, Steve. Good work, my friend. Steve, I'm fairly certain I've got your Twitter. Could you just DM me and so that I make sure, because you can imagine there's a massive flurry of DMs over this, and I will make sure, my friend, that gets over to you later today, and then you can either leave it in your PayPal account till Saints Row comes out, or you can treat yourself to a box of Cuban, whatever's your thing. That is such good. Well done. I love it. I love doing these giveaways. Another big one coming up on Tuesday, guys. It's completely random, just to prove it's completely random. And unfortunately, it has happened. So don't think for 1 minute that this is you're going to win when we do this. But if I do this again, it'll be somebody completely different, and you'll get a clap. All right. Stand by for a round of applause. Ruben Deejling. Woohoo! Well done, Ruben. Oh no, the poor fella's just tuned in to the show at that point and thought he's won. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I feel bad now. Hey, Dan, how are you, dude? Great to see you, my friend. Right, on to the next screen. Here we are. We are at the game playing session of the show. My voice is about to give in on me. I don't know why. We're in Stadia land. Let me close down all my other little windows because they're not needed anymore. I will leave the chat there. As you can see, the chat pops up on the left-hand side, so I can no longer manually bring up messages. Now, I did say at the outset that we would do a little bit of multiplayer right now in today's gaming sesh. Any thoughts, fellas? As I see it, I was thinking possibly Wreckfest. As many folk, I want to get as many folk. Oh, I know the one I really fancied. Golf with Friends. What do you reckon to that one? Humble, welcome. Thank you so much, Humble. Now, I have no idea, by the way, why my Stream Elements is not saying yoo-hoo, brilliant news to to people popping up and becoming members and things. I do wonder whether I need to have it open. But anyway, thank you so much, my friend. That will show up in a second down the left-hand side. So we have a new Team Rokk member. That's amazing. I think we've topped 30 now, which is unbelievable. Dan likes I Love Golf. Dan likes Golf with Friends, but some people get so frustrated. It is quite fun, though, isn't it? And it's easy to play. And it was a pro game. So everyone's kind of got an opportunity to play it, haven't they? Guys, I got to run. Obi, you take care of yourself, my friend. Thank you for a great show, brother. Oh, bless you. Cheers. Have a cracking weekend as well and a great Friday. Big Steve, that is so cool. Just DM me to make sure so that I can be 100% sure that I've got you. I would hate to miss out on getting that to you, but it's yours. It's in the bank, and it'll be over to you. Something to look forward to for the weekend. So what do you reckon, guys? Games with friends. Golf with Friends. That's a whole other game. Or Wreckfest, which I'm not very good at. Or any other multiplayer title of your choice. I'm rubbish at PUBG. In my opinion, Deliver Us the Moon was the best game I played in a long time. It was cool. Really good game. I enjoyed finishing it. I played it halfway through on a couple of other platforms, Dan, and I loved that when it came to Stadia, it gave me an opportunity to finish it, and I agree. Really cool. Really cool. Damn, Husky says, is that for the standard edition? Which one, my friend? What are we talking about? For Saints Row? Yeah, standard edition. I look like I made of money. Do I look like I made of money, dude? It is. It's exactly what it says. That's exactly what it is. $49.99. It's a little bit cheaper than your average game. I was quite happy to pay more, by the way. I only found out yesterday what the price was, and it will be about the same. So come on, fellas, what do you reckon? Golf with us or some other game with multiplayer aspects? I've got all of them. I've got every pro game ever released, and a few that I've purchased. So Division 2's great. Love Division 2, Liam, but it's only good for 3 of us. Poll for community games. Yeah, I'm waiting to see. How do you do the price? What do you mean? How do I know how much it is? I look at how much it's being advertised elsewhere, which is exactly what Paul did. So if you go to Xbox, no, where is it? Epic Games have got it. And on Epic Games, that's how much it is. Now, if it comes to be a little bit more, I doubt it will be. We shall see. But I've looked a few different places, and that was your average price. But if it's going to be more on Stadia, it'll be more. But we won't know till they start to advertise it, will we? And by then, it'll be too late, unless they pop it up today. That's a good point, actually. Has anybody looked at the community blog today on Stadia? Have they published anything today or not? Outcasters is another one. Outcasters is always fun. We can do Outcasters if you want, David. Be honest with you, I've only ever played it once, so I don't know how much fun. Human Fall Flat, that's always a chuckle as well. There's so many when you look at it, aren't there, to have a go at. Hello Neighbour, but that's again limited to only a few. I'd like to try and get 4 or 5 people in if anybody wants to play that amount. What else we got? Outcasters. We got what's the same there? Ember. Ember's not. Is Ember a multiplayer? I can't remember. I have played it. So let's break it down to 2 then. Outcasters, or let's do it 3. Wreckfest, Outcasters, or what was the other one? Golf with Friends. I can see 2 Outcaster popping up there, Kel and David. Ember's up to 4, is it? I've forgotten what the game is. Oh, the Fire Dude. Yes, I haven't played that for ages. Yeah, let's Golf with Friends. Let's go with it. Wreckfest or Outcaster. And now your mama knows. Yeah, how are you, buddy? It is multiplayer. Yeah, but I don't mind if you guys want to do Ember. We'll do Ember. I just want to do something. Ant, come on. Ant, can you play, or are you in the midst of your lunch? Firefighting. It is. I know it's firefighting. Oh, I'm so indecisive. Come on, fellas. I was up for golf. But I ain't going to do something that half of you don't want to play. Wreckfest, golf, or Outcasters. We've got 2 for Outcasters, because if we've only got 2 that want to play, we'll do Ember. What do you reckon? Do. Make some jam. Do. Be. Oh, make a poll. Hang on. I don't know that I can do a poll. Oh, yes, I can. Right. So we're going to have what shall it be? What shall it be? Clockers. And we're going for Outcaster. We are going for Wreckfest at breakfast, and add an option for golf. There we go. And it's friendly golf. It's the mini golf thing, isn't it? Let's do that. Right, let's do this. And then how do I press that? So how do you get it to actually do its thing? Oh, you press that button. There it goes. There it is. Right, I'm putting my vote in. There, I vote. Oh, I can't vote. It won't let me. That's not very nice. What have we got? Do you know how much Saints Row is going to be in the UK, Rokk? Well, as far as I was aware, $49.99 Husky. But I might be wrong, and I'm open to that being more or less. Before I hand the money over to Steve, though, I'll do the proper research. I'll make sure he's not getting sold out, because sometimes the PC versions are a little bit cheaper. So I will do. I promise I'll have a proper look. If it's more, it gets more. It's not an issue. For future shows, you should do a poll toward the beginning of the show. I know it's just because I don't normally do this multiplayer stuff. I tend to just jump and do my own thing. But here's your poll. You're right, though. I had thought that the other day. I should do a poll. What have we got? What have we got in terms of results? Let's have a look. How do we look at this? Okay, we have Outcaster and Wreckfest are on joint 38%, and mini golf is trailing. So my choice is out the window. It's now between Wreckfest and Outcaster. Oh, Get Packed is a good game. You're right, Dan. It's hugely fun. I forgot all about that. Hello. And TGIF. Indeed, Miss T. Thank you, it is. Did you miss the spinny wheel winner of the game? It wasn't you, I'm sorry. It was Big Steve. But don't worry, because we're going to be doing another one starting Tuesday. Thank you, Blee Floofla. I appreciate that, my friend. And you're right, though, and I take it on board. Next time I'm going to pop up. Even if I only do a solo thing, I should give you guys a choice. Otherwise, nobody wants to sit there and watch me do a boring old game. It's bad enough watching me being a boring old gamer. How are we doing on this table then? I think we're going to give it 30 seconds. Oh, look out. They've all split now. We got a third each way. Golf Wreckfest tonight. Who's going to be the casting vote? It only needs one. One vote's going to change the momentum on what we play. And then we're going to fire it up and just get the heck on with it. So many games here that I just want to go back in and play again. Good old Resident Evil Village. Finished it, actually. It was a great game. 40% for mini golf. Oh, you're just being kind. Okay, end the poll on mini golf. We'll have fun. I'll choose one of the really nasty maps. Right, okay. Let's get it on. Where's me golf? Where's me golf? It was right up the top here, wasn't it? There it is. Oh, bless you. I wanted to play golf. I feel like it's like Happy Friday. Now then, how do we get this whole thing going on with parties and stuff? Because I watch people do this, but I do it so rarely. So we invite people. Who wants to play? Cloud Gaming Dad, welcome to Rock Fan. Oh, bless you, my friend. I thought you already were. Or was it just for a week? Either way, thank you. That's awesome. Being a member. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. It's great to have you on Team Rock as well, because I love your content. So what do, guys? Invite to play. Oh, Raven Anime invited me to PUBG. Oh, mate, I'm sorry. That was a while back as well. But I was just about to start my show. Who wants to play golf with me, and how does it work? Do I invite you? Do I send a little thing out? Do you just join me? I'm not sure. I'm not very good at this. David, are you jumping in? Are you doing it? Are you coming on? Cal, start an online game and give us the server. Right. Yes, of course, that's how it works. It's been such a long time. Online. Quick play hosted. Session name, Rokk. That's cool. And we go with a public lobby. So that's all good. And then I go, we don't need a password, do we? Let's go. Oh, what? Oh, there's a top button. Yep, that one there. Righto. And we choose a map. Let's choose one of the really dastardly ones. David's coming in 5 minutes. He's finishing up on his Destiny mission. That's all good. Oh, let's do Worms for a chuckle, shall we? Because we've got that game now, haven't we? Max players 12, that's all good. Classic mode. Right, here we go. So do I just sit here and wait now? This is the lobby, or do I have to start it and then you join? Let me know if I've got it wrong. This feels like it's right. My coffee with coconut milk is actually freezing cold now. Stu, take care, my friend. You're on tonight, aren't you? Renaissance Men. Guys, if you haven't seen the Renaissance Men podcast, check out Stu and James T. Kirk. It's not called that. It's Jimmy the Saint. They do two guys talking about Marvel, looking at film reviews, looking at trailers, talking about Lego, talking about wrestling, having a real laugh. I love it. It goes on forever. It's the longest show ever in the whole history of podcasting, but great chemistry. It's a real laugh. So check them out, because they could really do with some love, and they do such a cracking job. They really do. You need to play some Worms. Yeah, I need to play some Worms too, actually, David. So we got Big Steve's in the house. We got Muckman, awesome stuff. Thank you, chaps. We'll give. How long should we give it? Should we give it another minute? One more minute, and then we'll go with it, and then we'll get some mini golf going down. David's going to come on in 5 minutes after he's got his Destiny thing out of the way. So that's probably going to be the next session. Let's go. Excuse me. I didn't burp. It was my throat went. Let's go to 6:30. So let's go with 3 games. There you go. And that should be good, because I'm conscious that other guys start coming in with their shows around 6:30, 7 my time. And I don't want to hog the airwaves. So share the love. You know how it goes. 30 more seconds. Could see this might be us, chaps. It may be the 4 of us going down the Worms course. So 10 seconds. It's all in my head. I don't know if it's 10 seconds or not. 3, 2, 1. Choo! Here we go. Practice mode. No, we don't want practice mode. Let's do it proper. Proper game. Here we go. Waiting for the other players. Yoo-hoo! Here we go. Oh, that's a nice ball. Who's got that one? That's very cute. It's not me, that's for sure. Right, so here we are. We don't have a party. I could do a party if anybody wants to talk. We don't have to. Let's see now. How are we doing on the noise front? Not too noisy? That's good. I'm trying to remember how to play, to be honest. It's been a while. Hey, that's all right. That's not bad. No! Somebody went in the water. Oh, yes, I remember now. 50, got the old free cam as well. And you can go, this is what I like to do. Zoom up into the sky so you can see where you've got to go. Here we go, Muckman. Here we go. We're going to do this. Come on. You and me, buddy. Oh, no. Yes. I thought that was going to be a disaster there. We're already miles over par. Yay! Double bogey. Awesome. Yes. How are we doing here? Big Steve? Yay, Big Steve's got it in. There we go. On to the next one. So, what was the par? Big Steve did par. Look at that. He took his time. He worked it out. Good chap. Right, so we're going to... Deceptive, this, isn't it? They're all ahead of me, though. Let's line it up. Oh, it's a grenade, I reckon. I don't reckon we want to hit that. Oh, no! Whew, that was lucky. So, bounce off of there. Let's go about there, I reckon. Oh, no, rubbish. And then I reckon we could do this. This could be a par. Woohoo! Oh no, the grenade's back. Look out, Steve! You're all right, you're okay. You're outside the blast zone there, that's all good. So, 3, 2... Oh no! Wow, look at it go. Oh look, you can do reactions and things. Let's do, whoops. We just sent a whoops. How nasty. So what you guys got planned for the weekend then? Is it all gaming all the way? If so, what games are you going to play? Hey, rocked it all right there. Look at that. Look at that. I redeemed myself. I've got to watch out because we've got grenades and bombs and all sorts of stuff here. I've got a feeling we've got to hit these. Yes. Got 100 something for doing that. Oh, no, been reset. And again. Alright, let's get the, how do you get the free cam? Freaking free cam. Here it is. Let's have a look over the top. So, fly over there. Hit that and bounce down there. That's not what you want to do. You kind of want to go over here, really. Or get it into there. Right. I think you use this thing here to go really fast. But anyway, we'll shoot it off at a major rate of knots. Ah, this is gonna be like 400. Go on, you can do it. Hit the. Oh, it was almost. This is the one. Oh, this is no. This one is. This is it. Well, hang on, I was in there. Everyone's doing the same. All right, let's try and get up there then. I think this is okay. I think what we need to do is go back here, all right? And then I think you use these. These are like accelerators, I think. Let's try and see if we can accelerate all the way. Like there. No. Oh, wow. Well, this is frustrating. Hold. Oh, use the jetpack. Hold the thing to use the jetpack. Oh, here we go. So we've got to run out. Oh, I just worked out that we need to use a jetpack and ran out of shot. Oh dear, look at that. Muckman did all right though. He got his in. Me and Big Steve though totally blew that one. So around here, nice and gentle. Carefully does it. That's good. Tell you what, Muckman, there was a good shot there. One more for par. Oh, yes. Woohoo! I know, Kel. I was just about to do it and then I ran out of shots. Remember next time. I'm shouting only because I can hear this game in my ears, and it's not your fault. It's my fault. Right. Let's have a lookies here. We're gonna have to fly, I think. Let's see what's going on. Up in the sky. So around there. There's not a lot going on here, is there? Let's go down there. Oh dear, awful. Carefully does it. Oh. So let's see now. I might sneak it round here. Not too much because it will go off the sandbags. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh no, not quite enough. Look at that. Double bogey. 2 over par, I can live with that. I can live with 2 over par. Oops. Oops. Okay. Just turning my volume down a bit, I think. There we go. Right, so... Oh, here we go with the jetpack thing again. So, a little bit of doofer. And then we have jetpack. Woohoo! Oh, no. I'm not going anywhere. You need to accelerate. Silly boy. Let's try again. That's how you do it. Yes. Now we're cooking. So where have we got to go? Another jetpack. Oh, it's good. It's brilliant, these little maps, aren't they? There has been a big old update to this game, which sadly never came to Stadia. Oh no! Which was annoying. Who knows? It may do in the future. I don't know why, because they basically was a pro game, so everyone that ever used it paid money to the developer. Well, we didn't, but some of it went there via Stadia. So it's not like they didn't make money. And they could have sold the DLC. Unless they're waiting. Unless they're waiting for it to come off the pro list. Right. Let's see. Got to go through there. So gently up this hill. No! Rubbish. We've still got a jetpack. We could just go over, couldn't we? Not too much. A little bit. There we go. Up the hill. Oh, what an idiot. What an idiot. What a complete... Oh, I listened to a podcast last night. It's one of the funniest things I've listened to for ages. And it was rubbish. I mean, sorry. The name of the thing was rubbish. It was like, I don't know, Exploring Ireland or something like that. But it was absolutely hilarious. It was totally made up. And so funny. I must dig it out and share it because it deserves to get a decent audience. It was only on episode 2 or something, episode 3. But it was so funny. It was surreal. Right. Let's see. What does this thing do here then? So these oil can things probably blow up on you, do they? That's where we've got to go. And grenades. So that's grenades through there. So let's get down this way a tad. Okay, I can live with that. And let's see now. But be careful here. Don't want to go too far. Start the grenades. As long as we don't go into the vicinity of the grenades, we should be good. Hey, Dre. I'm back. Went fast to the swimming pool for the children. Now I'm showered, or I showered them, and many come home relaxed. How many have you got? Right, let's go up here. No, the grenade! No! Oh, that wasn't, so that kind of worked. Okay. Bit harder this time. Oh, Mamie. Oh no, look out! Rokk! Mamie, gotcha. I'm sorry. Yes. Good. Let's see if I can get in up here. Oh, flippin' doodle. As it happens, you know, we might only get one game in. About there. Yes. The one downside for me of this game, oh crikey, it's only 8 seconds. Get it in there, boy. Is that I would like it if you took it in turns, or at least had an option to take it in turns, rather than everyone just goes and does their thing. If you see what I'm saying. So I'm just turning my volume back up again. Turn browser down. There we go. That's better. You shouldn't be any louder for you. Boom. How's that? Audio output capture. Maybe a bit louder for you. There we go. I can hear it better now. I can hear me now, not the game. 2, 3, and 5. Oh, what lovely ages, mate. 2 years apart. Mine are 4 years apart, but it was quite cute because the eldest was like a second mum to the youngest, so she always felt like totally secure. Look at these bombs. Let's get the timing right here. 1, 2. No. Whew, I was lucky. I wasn't timing those. Quick. Oh. Ouch. Ouch, Elliot. Dagon nabbit. Oh, look at this. It's just repeatedly throwing me back. Quick. Whew. Wow. Oh, no, look at them all. There's tons of them. Whole 8, yeah. I would have reckoned. It's probably going to be the only one, I think, thinking about it. Whoops. Thanks. It's absolutely fine, my friend. Ooh, got through it. Hello, he's found. The notifications, they're great fun, hidden away inside the game. Come on. Okay, let's get around this bend. This is more like it. Oh, yes. Ooh. And then down here. Oh, flippin' doodle. Where's it going to put me? Whew, not too far out. We can get it in from here. We get the timing right. Go on, get in. Yee, 8 strokes. 8 strokes of the cat. Harbour Master. Where's Rokk? Rokk is right down the flipping bottom. Oh, hello. Hope's just arrived. What the hell is that all about? Right. Yeah, I would like it that you get to see all the other people first, and then it's your go. If that makes sense. Let's wait for the Pope. Here he is. Where's that going to take us? Oh, where Big Steve is. No, I'm all right. Wherever Big Steve is, I'm happy. Yeah, that's the way to do it, Steve. You've got it, mate. I can see it now. Gradually up the ladder. Whoa, no. Straight to the start. Right, let's see if we can... I wonder if we could literally find... Oh, but now I got blew out by the grenadey thing. I can have it. Oh, actually, this really weird thing going on with my mic. It's not your fault, but I just want to make sure that I'm not. Input gain, output volume, clip guard. Let's turn that off. That's the one. Oh yeah, at last. That's better. Too much gain. I'll turn that down. Wow, look at it up there. Get that down to about there. There you go. Hopefully that's still too much gain, Rokk. Get it down there. There you go. That's much better. Awesome. And I turn my volume up. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. If my voice was doing weird things earlier. I knew there was a little setting that I hadn't done proper. It is literally, it's a Pope thing. You can hear him go, oh. Oh, no. No. Straight back down again. It's going to blow him up off the map. Oh, wow. What? I ran out of time. What person with a dementia came up with this one? Look at poor old Rokk. Muckman and Big Steve, though. Look at this, neck and neck. These guys have got it in the bag, I think. Right, let's have a quick look up. Where have we got to go here? Up here. And... whoops, sorry about that. There's the hole. So we've got to get it round there. Not too much. That's it, nice little deflection. Excuse me. Let's see. That's it. Could have been a bit harder there, I think. Got to be careful here, because if you hit that, that's going to come back down there. So let's hit that really hard about there. There you go. Tell you what else is missing in the whole Stadia lineup, and that is, yeah, Quest for the Holy Grail hand grenade, is a snooker or a pool game. Stadia. I love those. I'd love to see one of those on Stadia. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's create our own and publish it on Stadia. I wonder if there'd be demand for it. I might look into that. I quite fancy that. Hole number 10. I did all right on that one. 5. Did the same as Steve. Steve is absolutely knocking it here. Hole number 11. It's a quieter hole, this one. Let's fly. Come fly with me. Come oh, look at the flag. It's all the way up here with this massive sheep thing. Wow. I have no idea. Let's take it nice and steady. Oh. That wasn't the way we wanted to go. So, but we're on the right road. Let's go down there. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. No! We're okay. We're good. We're good. We're okay there. Oh, wow. No, don't bounce. Where's the flag? Oh, there it is. There we go. Monty Python, indeed. Can't beat them, can you? Your mother stinks of elderberries. Your mother was a hamster, and your father stinks of elderberries. I think that was the wing velocity of an African swallow carrying a coconut. So, yeah, look at that. Me and Muckman did alright on that one. I didn't look at the actual overall score. Oh, there's the sheep. We've still got to get up to the sheep. So I reckon into that corner there. Down, nice. And past the sheep. No! It's alright. Muckman hit the head of the sheep and disappeared off into the ether. That was brilliant. Right, again, off the bouncy bit, but not... You don't want to... You've got to be careful here, because you could bounce back on this same area. You hit the sheep too. There we go. Oh, look at that. Straight up the pipe. Misses. Got to be careful, I reckon. Whack it. Woohoo! Oh, there's the flag. Hey, we're doing all right on this one. I don't know what par is. It's 4. Oh, 5. We might do it. We might do it. Right, carefully does it. Might have been a bit hard, that one. Oh, wow. Ah, no, that's not a bad place to be. We're now on par, so we ain't going to do it. But we might get a bogey. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, I can live with that. That's okay. That's good. Look at this. Bogey. All right, mother. Wow. Here we go. Muckman's in as well. Oh, Muckman, you're almost in there. You almost did it. Yes. Now he's in. It's just Big Steve. Big Steve takes his time, though. You don't want to... He might only be on his second shot. Oh, no, here we go. He's on... or is that me there with 6? Oh, no. That is a well and true bunker. Ow. Oh, he's reset it, I think. Oh, no, Steve. What's going on? Here we go. There we go. You can do it. Come on. Where is it? Ah. Oh, you rin out. Oh, look at this. I'm catching up, but I'm still 7, I think. 7, yeah. I've still got a ways to go. So we're back with the... That was brilliant. I shot right off. This is what you need. Oh no, you don't get very long, so it is about hitting it hard. Oh, I'm still going here. Bounce off the water. Oh, no. Oh, rats. That's, we got it? You got jetpack? Yeah. Oh, wow, look, hang on. Oh no, I thought I was going to make it to the other one there. Right, we could do this. How much? We haven't got any, so I've got to go back, grab some jetpack with the helicopters. Right, here we go. So we go for it big time. No! Oh wow, the timing on this has to be so good. And that wasn't. No! Oh, bounced right out. How are we getting on here? Who's doing it? Oh, where is everybody? Muckman's doing the same as me. Where's Steve? I reckon Steve sussed this. I reckon he's got it sussed. You can bounce on water, but not high enough, sadly. Right. Where do we need to go anyway? Let's get this up in the air. I can't even see the flag. It's down there. What? So we could actually fly through. That's interesting. We've got to go through there. So let's do a massive... Oh. Yeah, you can see what I was trying to achieve. I've only got one more, and that's me out of time. There it goes. Max. Uh-oh, Muckman's still there. How are you getting on, Muckman? 14. Owser. We all did 14 on that one. We've got 5 left. Yeah, it'll just be the one game today, folks. Right, we've got to go up the pipe, and then wherever that takes us. There we go. Steve's already off. He's not hanging about. He went straight up the pipe. That was brilliant. Let me try that. No, look at that rubbish. Rubbish. Wow. Awful. Awful. Wow, I could have done better myself. Where are we here? Just going to put some, make me a little bit lighter. There we go. Okie dokie, Rokk. Just a gentle one to begin with. You don't need to bash it. There you go. And then line it up. And now go for it full time. That's more like it. And then another pipe. I've never done 3. I don't know. No way we're going to get par, but I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose either. So gently does it, not on the bend, because not like that, you idiot. Right, here we go. Now we're going up the pipe. Up the pipe. Oh yeah. This is going to be an interesting one. I have not. I haven't got any jetpack. Oh, flip! I didn't mean to press go. I was checking my jetpack out. I was just checking my jetpack. Oh dear! How do we get up there though? That leaf in the way as well. That's annoying. Right, so we've got up there, up in that corner. Oh, hello. Oh look. Blow me if it ain't the flag. And it's going in. No, that's amazing. Well, I didn't see that coming. 4 more. And just get that. There we go. Oh, sorry. There we go. I couldn't see the chat. Sorry about that. I can now, though. Right. Got to watch out for the... What is that coming down there? Is it a goat or a sheep? What's the deal? Anyway. Down... Donkey, it says on the bottom. Okay. Whoa. That wasn't too impressive. Where's the donkey? There he is. And where is the... It's up there? What? Is it? How the heck? How the dickens do we get up there then? Anyway, let's go up here. Get scuppered this way. Ah, there we go. Up that ramp. Up that ramp. There we go. Oh no. Do. So, Steve, tell me, do you intend to buy Saints Row with your winnings, or have you got something else on your mind? I'm going to get it, I think. I like the look of it. Kind of a GTA. It'd be cool to have a sort of a GTA-alike on Stadia. Oh, flip. There we go. Oh, yes. Nicely done. About there, I reckon. Just got to position it. How many have we got? 8. Got 20 seconds left. Let's go with a big whack-a-mole. No! No! Gently, Bentley. Just maybe a tad too gentle, that one. Is it going to hit the side? Not far off. Woohoo! Oh, down a hole. Out of time. Flip. 15. 3 more. It's out on the 23rd, which I think is... Let's have a think. What is it today? 19th? So, 5 days? 5 days, 4 days, maybe Tuesday. Do the maths for me, folks, will you? My brain hurts. 19, 20 is Saturday, 21 is Sunday, it's Tuesday. Tuesday. Wow. Same day as the new season for Destiny 2 as well. I think these things must propel you if you get it right. Oh, no! You never them for long. Oh, what, the tempting part or the game itself? Play it for long. Difficult one, isn't it? Wow. Oh, no. I thought I'd done it. I thought, oh, wow. Wow, I thought. Do it again. Oh, 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 oh. Now where? We're all down here, look. We've all got our little jetpacks. We're all looking to see where we've got to send it. That's straight through the helicopter thingy. You get more jetpack if you go through those, but probably easier said than done. Oh, totally off. It's supposed to be play them FIFA games for long. Yeah, I'm not massively into kind of virtual reality sports games. It's not really my thing. You can't bend it. That's the trouble. So I need to get it lined up if I've got enough shots left. So yeah, that's the thing. My big game is rugby. That's what I love the most. But I paid for the latest rugby whatever 22, and it was absolute garbage. So I got a refund on it. It was terrible. Yeah, Liam, got to be done, my friend. Got to be done. I'm no good at these jetpack ones. Got 2 more holes left. Right, let's get it through here. Here we go. Oh, that was lucky. That shouldn't have happened. Too much. It's out there, I reckon. Oh no, that was rubbish. That's because I can't get height on the thing. It cheated. There you go, that's what I was after. Another donkey. Where does that go afterwards? Down there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Where is that donkey? It's up there, wasn't it? So if we go... Yay! Sneaky. There's Muck. Okay. Up here. Oh, that was terrible. Wow, 27 seconds. Come on, Mark. No! Here we go. Muck, we've got to really hit this hard. We've only got 15 seconds left, dude. Oh! Oh! And we've got no jetpack left. Everything. We've got to give it everything, dude. Oh no, we've run out of time. Oh, 1 more left, I think, isn't it? Or 2. See, Steve takes his time. There we go. Oh, we all failed on that one. So what are we looking at here? Well, I'm no way can I catch up unless I got a hole in one, and that's highly unlikely. And even then, I'm not sure that I would do that well. Look at this. This is evil. Wow, we've got bombs and grenades and sheep and jetpacks and you name it, they're all going on here. Is that the way to go? It must be. That's interesting. I'm gonna go that way as well. No! No! Wow. Okay, try again. Yeah, that's better. No! Do we have to try and get over that pyramid thing that's launching? Woohoo! Oh, that was. Stop, stop, stop. What's down there then? Yes. I guess it is possible to get a hole in one, but unlikely. Oh, now you've got the worst scenario of all. Getting it on top of a raised plateau. Oh, no! Oh, I bounced out again. Oh. Dang it, nabbit. Yay! Oh, I didn't do too badly on that one. Ah! Wow. There we go, look at that. Rubbish, but at least I got a par at the end. So the winner was Muckman, came through on the end, well done. 10 clear points ahead. Awesome, got a blue cupcake for my efforts as well. Right, that is really cool. Brilliant stuff. That will do us, ladies and gentlemen. What a great Friday session on the clock there. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Big congratulations again to Big Steve for getting the Saints Row on the Wheel of Fortune, which was awesome. As I mentioned earlier, don't forget, you guys can have another opportunity to win another game. I have yet to decide what it is. It'll the decision will be made and announced on Tuesday. And at that point, you will all have a chance to enter again. Well played. Yeah, well done, Muttman. And well played, Steve, as well. It was good fun. Enjoyed that. Great stream, Rokk. Thanks, David. Appreciate that, my friend. Appreciate your continued support and being there in the chat and everything. It means a huge amount to me. Yeah, so it is Friday. Get out there, enjoy the rest of the week and the beginning of the weekend, and enjoy yourselves and da-da-da-da-da. And GG, says Cal. Thank you, Cal. And I will see you guys next Monday for another Rokk Around the Clock. I am Rokk. We've been Around the Clock. Take care. Have a great weekend. Goodbye now.